It is Wednesday and it is another news review o'clock. Yeah, if you know by this, every day by this hour you see us on our screen, then you should know it is news review o'clock, and we are here today again for another edition of news review. Just as you know, I am the host and I am Akpako Jennifer Motola, and with me in the studio
I'm Sidon Jaye. You already know my name.
What is your name?
Okay,
So
sorry,
your
novice.
J is just
Novice. Why do you always tackle me like this?
no. This is not about.
All right, my name is Ahmed Abbas Olatunji, but popularly known as Sidon Jaye or Moyagba. Thank you for joining us.
I said I am Akpako Jennifer Motola, so you
Novice.
should tell us your name.
I'm sorry, I just did.
Better. Just as you know, on news review, we bring to you. We know Nigeria is depressed, the country, everybody in the country is depressed. That's why you have Wisdom Yard Television to give you the hottest news in town every day, every hour. So we are here now, this time again, to give you hottest news in Nigeria. As you know, on news review, we give you the news that made it to the top headline every day. We talk about it here and you talk about it in the comment section. On Punch newspaper, we have sit at home, Enugu seals 106 shops, 2 banks. Emefiele, lawyer condemns DSS, warders clash as family protest rearrest. Borno distributes foodstuffs to 23,000 households. Federal government begins free anthrax vaccination in Niger. Jaye law, ignore calls for apology, Soyinka tells Davido. On Vanguard, breaking, NLC issues August 2nd nationwide strike notice. Why my administration invested in Bayelsa media outlets, Dewey. Old federal government responsible for bad federal roads, Edo government. Oburevori approves 5 billion naira for promotion arrests to Delta workers. The Sun we have. Bauchi Police Chief warns criminal to stay clear of states. Emefiele rearrest unacceptable, ACJHR. Why we increase tax salary, Wema Bank. On the Guardian, 2 children found dead in eastern Canada flooding. Mentally ill still kept in chains in Ivory Coast. Bandits kill 7 soldiers, residents in Zamfara. Then the last but not the least on the Nation we have, what I will do if evicted on Sunday, BB Nigeria's Uriel. I don't understand. Is he a father's house? President meets Adamu Omishore. Glow, online bank unveils Palm Pay promo. Those are the headlines we have on today's newspaper, various newspaper. Those are the headlines we have on them. We'll be going on a short commercial breakdown. Then when we come back, we'll talk more about it.
We do justice.
Sweetheart. I can't afford to be late for this meeting.
Give me the same excuse every day.
I always tell you the truth every. You know I will never disappoint you.
Everyone needs a hero like Nokpa.
After Nokpa.
It is always Napa.
Nokpa for management of power.
And welcome back from the short commercial break. That was Nokpa, our sponsor. That is the Nokpa we've always been clamoring about. We've always been begging you. It's not even that we are begging you because you need it. You are the ones to be begging us to please give you Nokpa, but we are not giving. We are actually selling.
Talking about Nokpa. You try them. Just try it in a day. You will know what we are talking about.
Don't sleep on it though.
There's a Yoruba that says, "Don't worry, be your career."
Exactly.
You can actually try Nokpa and you see what is actually going on there.
Well, nobody will beg you to try it though. So back to today's business. The first headline here we have, sit at home. Enugu seals 106 shops, 2 banks. I think on Monday we talked about this, where the government said there should be no sit at home. So I don't know why some people are still sitting at home, to the extent that they have to lock their shops, even banks.
I told you when they brought up the issue of sit at home. I said it that day. I said it is not like people cannot sit at home. But or they cannot come out to sell their market or something. But do you actually know that the life of people is more important? Because if they should shoot anybody now and they got injured, who is going to take care of them? Even the government will deny their body. Look at the people that died in the SARS protest. They are just paying for their burial, mass burial, 3 years after. Imagine. So just imagine people going out for their
And they said they even picked them from corners.
Imagine. 3 years after.
3 years after.
So there's no justice for this. People that actually stay at home without going to work, they know what they are doing, because if anything happens to them, it will just
nobody will be accountable for it.
It will be their loss. So we need to take care of that. We need to know what to do about that.
The governor, Peter Mba-led Enugu state government says it has sealed no fewer than 106 shops and 2 banks in the state for allegedly observing Monday's sit-at-home order imposed by a factional leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Simon Ekpa. The governor said all the sealed businesses would remain sealed for 1 week, after which his administration would consider either reopening them on certain conditions or selling them off. I don't understand. The governor, in a statement by the secretary to the state government, Professor Shidebere Onia, said 106 shops and 2 banks were sealed on Monday by officials of the Enugu Capital Territory Development Authority. Onia, who led the exercise on Monday, said the action was in line with the governor's warning, adding that Mba's intention was not to punish businesses, but to encourage and inculcate the spirit of no sit-at-home in traders. The SSG said in previous announcements to the good people and residents of Enugu State, the government had directed business and shop owners to open for normal businesses on Monday and every work day, or have the defaulting business premises and shops sealed. That was exactly what the government did on Monday, July 24, 2023, to enforce its earlier directives. All businesses that were sealed shall remain sealed for 1 week, at the end of which they shall provide their current tax clearance certificate and all other relevant revenue documents to enable the state government to review and consider their formal letters for reopening. Again, all considerations start from Monday, July 28, 2023 at 2 p.m. at the Enugu State Capital Development Authority headquarters. Onya said the sealing of the business was not punitive but owner's culture, where all of us come together to fight the menace of the illegal sit-at-home in the state. We are taking it up because Mba is in the business of stopping economic growth, but to fight those that think they can intimidate us. He added that a task force created by the state government will be in the market next Monday to continue to monitor the situation. We saw shops that were not open and we sealed them. That is why ECTDA is here, and the owners should go through a process to get them reopened, they said. The Punch reports that the Enugu state governor had on June 5 banned Monday sit-at-home in the state, saying it was hurting the economy. Do you know, this is, some people may not deliberately sit back in their houses. Some might hear the news late.
Either late or not late. We need to consider some things. You see, this is our government. They don't want to know anything that you are going through or whatever you are passing through. They just want to impose something that is not supposed to be imposed on the citizens. Why? Government will just, the reason why they are letting people, they are telling people to go out there and open their stores and all is because of
the money they are losing.
You understand? Government, they are losing money.
And now they've already, the 106 shops they sealed, they cannot reopen it for free. It is not possible. Are we not dealing with the government?
So now, what do you want people to do? Because I didn't open my shop, even people that have shop, they've already lost. They are lost for the remaining days they didn't open their shop. Now they will now come back and open shop, go to the government. Government will now collect another money from them. It's not like they will see people to come and buy you.
Do you know some people in their shops, maybe they don't have goods worth. They might not have good worth about 250,000 naira, and when they go to the government might charge them 100,000 naira.
So I don't know.
They'll just be like, just take it. Where do I get
this? This is wickedness, to be sincere. This is wickedness.
Pure wickedness.
I'm telling. So we need to I don't know. We are the one that voted for these governors, these senators or whatever.
And I think everything they should be doing should be in our favor.
And there's a question I want to ask. I think before a governor can come out and say this, we have representatives. We have House of Rep. We have House of Assembly. Maybe House of Reps. At least they should come to the aid of these people. They should
You've
speak on
always
their
been
behalf.
asking, what do they do?
Hi, God. God.
I remember you asked me the question yesterday, you asked 2 days ago, what do these people do? And I remember telling you, I don't know. Because I really don't know. I've not been seeing their usefulness.
People were
They are
scared
just there.
of losing their lives. That's why they were indoor. It's not like they don't want to come out. And you didn't provide good security for them to kind of say, okay, no problem, let's go
And
out.
now that you even want them to come out, there are no securities anywhere.
So you are telling me that I should go and face the gun when I know that even when some people actually go to market and they won't sell something worth of like let me say 10,000 naira in a day. And you expect them to just go out there and just lose their life. No, it's not done like that. If the government needs to sit down and reschedule, or maybe they should re-strategize on the measure they have to take on these people.
Borno distribute foodstuffs to 23,000 households. About 23,000 households in Baga, Kukawa local government area of Borno State have received food palliatives in line with President Bola Tinubu's agenda of ensuring food security across the country. Distribution of palliatives is one of the agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Governor Babangana Zulum said while distributing the food and non-food items to the beneficiaries, Tinubu has declared an emergency on food security, and in line with this objective, Borno State government is distributing food items to communities. We have provided food and non-food items to over 20,000 men and women today, Zulum said. The Monday food distribution in Baga reached 13,000 households in Baga town itself, 3,500 at Cross Kawa, a town near Baga, and 6,500 in Doro Baga. Another community totaling 23,000 households, according to the government. Each of the 23,000 households receives bags of rice, spaghetti, and maize grain, with women getting wrapper each. Wow, this is so it's not just that you eat, you always have wrappers.
Wait. Now it is just a news. Did you see any picture? Did you see it? Did you get any video?
I didn't see.
Now, even if you forget the video, do you actually know that our government, Nigeria is just like Netflix. I'm telling you, they can just set up camera and just take maybe 10 or 20 women. They will say, oh yeah, all of you line up. Oh yeah, be collecting it and be saying thank you. You understand? This is not the normal way.
You know, you see the pictures, you might see like about 100 bags of rice, 100 bags of this, 100 bags of that. And the amount they will share will not be up to 1/4. They'll just give few people and tell them all to take pictures.
What I know is that if they want to do this palliative of a thing, the food, whatever they want to do, they should not do it. They should not limit it. Okay, it is supposed to be a general stuff, not just the state. Now in Borno State, now everybody is
remember during the Corona lockdown?
Yes.
During the 2020, I guess.
Yes, 2020. Yes. 2019, 2020. We started
the
2019.
lockdown.
Yes.
Now, during the lockdown, all the palliatives that was meant for the country was directed to the north.
Yes.
And now, this palliative again.
No, it's not directed to the north. It started from the north. Because the ones that they are supposed to give us here, we started seeing it in where they kept it. They want to use it for election. And when boys get to know the hideout of those palliatives, that was what brought up they started looting it, and people started going there to take their own share. But then this one is different because I don't know. I think Tinubu should have, or Tinubu administration should have learned from the administration for the measure they need to take on this sharing of palliatives of a thing. I mean, I'm not surprised because.
But why must it always start from the north?
Because normally, to be sincere, the population of the north is more than the other part of the regions in Nigeria. But so even if it's starting from the north, why is it that they cannot start it afresh? Like every part of the country should have access to it. So I don't know the reason why they are using the north to start the news of palliative. Well, if it comes to Lagos, me I go collect because
what's my own? I'll collect. I'll just stand up from the studio. I don't know what to do if we are just in the middle of the show. I'll just stand up and collect my palliative. Then I'll show you people.
Please don't put show you because Pomo is causing us.
No, they should put dry pomo. Dry pomo will be better.
Okay, no problem.
The next one, Jaye law, ignore calls for apology. Soyinka tells Davido. Nobel laureate Professor Wale Soyinka has urged Nigerian Afrobeat star Davido to ignore calls demanding his apology over the controversial music video he posted on his social media platforms. The Punch reported that Davido Music Worldwide label boss and his signee Olamileko Taiwo, aka Logos Olori, caused a stir online, sparking mixed reactions from netizens following the release of the latest new record, Jaye Law. A 45-second clip of the new video posted Friday on Instagram by Davido has since attracted criticism. Many Muslim devotees have labeled the video offensive and are now calling for a retraction, while some threatening the artist with a lawsuit. The controversial scene featured some men depicting praying malams seen dancing in front of a mosque instead of praying. This dancing act has been deemed offensive by some Muslim devotees. Despite deleting the video 48 hours after it was posted, some Muslims are still demanding a public apology from Davido. However, Soyinka, in a statement released on Tuesday, said Davido did not owe any apology. The literary icon said former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, had made offensive comments against Christians in the past, but was never asked to tender an apology. He said there was nothing to apologize about, and that applied equally to El-Rufai's comments at the time. It should come as no surprise that I equally absolutely disagree with Shehu Sani if needed, as reported. He has demanded an apology from Davido on behalf of the Muslim community. It wasn't Davido's music that linked Deborah Yakubu, a second-year Christian college student who was killed by a mob of Muslim students in Sokoto last year over alleged blasphemy. He added, these Muslim people, I think they really need to be curbed. Because if not, they are turning Nigeria into something else.
Okay, now, before you go into Muslim or non-Muslim, you see, I have a problem with we Nigerians, generally. Even the Christians. Let me tell you something. People are just dragging the video and say Muslim here, Muslim there. And if you go online to check people's comments, they said Ashake to when
Ashake went into a church with a goat,
now,
and nobody called. Ashake is a Muslim, and nobody called him out.
Fine, and that is where I'm going to. If Muslims could come out and say they don't want this, it is their religion. Let me say it does not speak well on their religion to act like this. It is normal because wait, there is every rule for every religion. Are you getting it now?
Yeah.
So now, but the only mistake, the only thing I see in this is that Davido has already done what is supposed to be done. What is supposed to be done is taking out the video from his platform, and that is that. So if coming to do a public apology, it is not necessary. It's not necessary to me because you are just trying to.
And if Davido would come for a public apology, yeah, Ashake should also do the same.
No,
and also delete the video.
No, don't bring Ashake to this because when Ashake dropped that video, there is nothing like anybody coming out to say Ashake has done something bad. We didn't hear anything.
Because I don't know.
So which means the Christians actually accepted what Ashake did. But this one, Muslims said they don't want it, and he has already done what they want. He has removed the video from. But if you check the video, to be sincere, the guy was actually sitting on the mosque.
Yeah, I saw
at the top of the mosque, of the roof, and
singing.
Just where the speaker, of what they used to call people to prayer, he was actually there. And if he was, at the back of the people that is praying downstairs. Now, even the imam started the dancing before the people behind started dancing with him. So, which means they didn't say you cannot. Even if, at least there are a lot of Muslim songs that people use a mosque environment to do video. But the problem here is, why will they be dancing when the prayer was going on? That's the problem. That's the reason why the Muslim society came out to say, okay, we don't want this. Fine, the video has done what he's supposed to do.
I understand that.
But the fact that the video should come at me, I don't go with that, to be sincere. I don't go with that.
But these people, I don't know. They are getting, I don't even know how to classify them. Because Every time Muslim.
No,
I
no,
still
no,
saw
no. Don't
a
say
video.
that. Don't say that. Don't say every time Muslim. You see, you don't disrespect what is not supposed to be disrespect. You cannot say because you are a Christian, you can do anything to Muslim. No. See, Nigeria is a country whereby we have different religions. It's not like we are following just we are doing one religion. No. So you have to give respect to who respect is due. You know you don't have to pass your boundary.
I am not.
I'm not
crossing
telling
my
you.
bounds.
I'm talking about people. If you are doing anything that has to do with religion, you have to look at the measure. You have to know that you cannot pass this stage in doing what you want to do. So it is just very simple. And Davido has already done what he's supposed to be done.
By just deleting the video, and
So,
that should be all.
but you know now, from the northern part of Nigeria, they know they get stronger normally, you understand. But then the video needs to there's something the video needs to do, because I could see the video as a let me say a tree that has different branches, that if anything the video does can affect a lot of things, because his uncle is a governor of a state. Are you getting it now?
Yeah.
And even in Osun State and Kwara State, you know what is going on now about religion stuff. So I think Nigerians need to understand something, that even the people that brought this religion to us, they don't do things like this. There's a way they do their things. There was a time Lil Wayne went to Saudi Arabia, and because of the law of the law that was the Sharia law in Saudi Arabia, it actually attracted the dressing of Lil Wayne. And Lil Wayne wanted to go back to leave Saudi. Do you actually know that the prince of Saudi Arabia had to beg Lil Wayne to stay, and even went to greet Lil Wayne in the hotel and gifted him $25,000?
Imagine.
With one limousine that year. You understand? That means the way they accepted, the way you can undo things when it comes to religion matters is different. But in Nigeria, the way we undo it is just different, totally different. But we need to look at it very well, in the sense that we don't need to turn it to a violence. If you see what is going on online, people started fighting themselves in comment section and all. But that is not the case. We just need to see ourselves. Even there is no religion that does not preach its love. Even in Christianity, if you just love your neighbor as you love yourself. You understand? And in Islam, something like that. Even in traditionalists, you just have to love yourself. But this
we just need to see ourselves as one, because we are one.
Boko Haram, they bomb everywhere. It's bombing everywhere. Since when there was the victims of Boko Haram here, Boko Haram there, you didn't see anything to talk about that. It is just now music. Is it music? The problem of Nigeria now is it music video. You don't get the way people are dragging this. There is scarcity. We are not talking about
with all this we are even facing in Nigeria. God. You still had time to be checking music videos.
We are supposed to. If everybody write on social media,
you still have the time to criticize.
See, the way they drag the video this week, if we drag President of Nigeria Tinubu, that we don't want, bring down this fuel price.
I'm sure we would have done something about it.
I'm telling you, we don't know. I don't know the reason why small things like
Nigerians, the energy we exhaust on irrelevant things.
It's because we are extremists. We are just extremists. The way we think, we don't think into the normal way. Everybody in Nigeria, I don't know what is going on with this country. Little thing like this, you turn it to another thing entirely.
In the comment section, Banjo Princess, how are you? She said, well done, Jenny. Thank you. Well done, Sidon J. Princess Zulu, well done. Religion is dealing with this country. Yes, we know. After sharing opinions, why still fighting out for your God? I don't know. Why would you be fighting for God?
Let God fight for himself.
Let him fight for himself. If God doesn't like it, probably it would have.
Yeah, I even thought the way they were talking about it, maybe Instagram will have crashed. I'm telling you, that is what I was expecting, because the way they were dragging this issue is just too much.
Banjo Princess also said, I thought they say Islam is a religion of peace, but these people don't turn them to violence. I don't know. Everywhere, nothing can be done again. Most people are protecting their religion, even the way it's not. Make them leave God to fight for himself. I mean, non-living things. Their wahala don't do too much. The law of the land is different from religion. These northern Muslims need their own country to start their own laws and religion. They are starting to take religion into their own hands. Like they are beginning to take it as if they are the one who brought religion.
I'm talking about what Wole Soyinka was saying. The man actually said, what he said was actually what is on my mind. Because talking about Deborah that was killed because of blaspheming
Nothing
Muhammad.
was said about it.
They didn't talk any. They didn't even.
Nothing.
The case. I don't know if it gets to like 2 months before they bury
2 months. Did you say 2 months? Everything just died down once
So
and for what?
music video now. Oh God, we need sensitization in this country.
We really do.
They need to use IPO to clean our brain, because I don't know the reason why music video will cause this kind of thing, and we dey face. Oh God, we are facing.
And it's not even that, it's not even that they dressed anyhow.
No, even the dressing, Jalamia is not meant for Muslims. It's a culture. It's an Arabic culture. Even in the Bible, all the Christians and all the Jews, they were putting on robe and Jalamia. It's a normal style.
No,
but the fact that the prayer,
going into a mosque with a crazy jinn and all that, not that they were abnormally dressed.
no,
Just a jalamia
you are
and
not
a
getting
cap.
it. It's not the dressing here. It's the fact that while the prayer was going on, they just in the middle of the prayer they started dancing.
That's what I'm saying. That what if they are dressed anyhow? What would have happened?
If they dressed anyhow, it would not have come out as if they were praying. They will see it like a normal video show, like it's just straight. You understand? At least if you want to dance too, you'll be in a group and you'll form a line. You understand? So it's in normal. But the fact that they dressed just like Muslims and they were on the same mat, on the same line, there was an imam in front of them. So it was just depicting the fact that prayer was going on and dancing come in. You understand? That is the problem in this video.
That's their problem, but I think it needs to be solved.
Well, someone said we should be thinking of how to bathe well. Now, religion, when they drag Nigerians, please let's respect our old age. That's the truth. That's what I'm talking about. Like, with the problem we are facing now, is it music video that's supposed to be our priority? That is just it.
Deborah was nothing to them, but ordinary video, them they cry.
That's banjo.
The next one, breaking. NLC issues August 2nd nationwide strike notice. The Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) has given the federal government a 7-day ultimatum to reverse all perceived anti-poor policies, including the recent hike in the pump price of petrol, or face an indefinite nationwide strike from August 2nd. Consequently, the NLC has directed all its affiliates and state councils to immediately begin mobilization of workers and other Nigerians, including civil society allies, for a long-lasting strike and mass protest should the government fail to meet its demands. Vanguard gathered that this was one of the decisions reached at NLC Central Working Committee (CWC) meeting held Tuesday, July 25 at Abuja Labour House. So, if NLC now go on indefinite strike, doctors has gone on indefinite strike today. NLC will now join August 2nd, please.
Okay, so wait. Are you not happy?
I am.
See, for a tough decision to be made, a tough action must be taken.
Yeah.
If they didn't go on strike,
I think they should have done this.
When?
I think.
When?
Earlier.
No, there's always room for everything. You don't just take it's one step at a time. They've been given the president to come out and make a speech for the whole citizen to know what is actually going on. Our president never said anything, and it's affecting the people already. So what do you think? They've tried to give chances, for change, but there's no change here. So what is next is for them to go on strike, because if there is no strike, there will not be action. You understand? So there must be strike. And I'm already saying it. Even presenters will go on strike.
We'll go on strike.
Because we come to work every day.
We need this.
I'm telling you, it's affecting everybody. So if NLC should go on strike, doctors on strike, even schools will be shut down.
I cannot imagine me spending about 4,500 naira every day. Why?
No, you are Odogu normally.
What do you mean I'm Odogu? Who did I come to work?
This is Nigeria, where we see everything as Netflix.
As Netflix. So yes. Spending 4,000 naira, 4,500 naira every day is as Netflix.
Well, I think going on strike is the best.
But it is not funny. It is no longer funny.
It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand, to be sincere.
Princess Zulu, Banjo, you are right. Can you imagine these people? They should rest. Can you imagine these people? They should rest, I beg. Then Banjo said, they are just different from other parts of the country, northerners and religion, eh? Thank God say now August 2nd they put the strike. Make nothing do August 1st, Girlfriend's Day. Bad job.
You see this one?
Because at this point, nothing
She's a
concerns
cruise.
me.
She's
Make
a
her not shall carry belle between the strike. Now you got sabi bad job.
Well, I think this girl is a cruise. Well, sometimes when she jokes with her comments, I do see sense in it.
Sure.
But why is it that she always know the date of everything? Which one is girlfriend's
Girlfriend's Day,
We
bad
are still
job.
going to.
Me, I'm not end of that one.
We are still going to do fuel price day. Abi now. So let's move on.
Then the last one here, bandits kill 7 soldiers, residents in Zamfara. 7 soldiers and several residents in the Kangon Garasi community in Zamfara state have reportedly been killed in an ambush by bandits. The attack occurred on Monday afternoon in the Kangon Garasi community, which is located in the Dagobi district of the Maru local government area, and several residents were killed. The troops were responding to a distress call regarding the attack on the community when they were ambushed by the bandits. According to Lawal Dangobi, a resident of the Dangobi community, Dangobi said the bandits divided themselves into groups, with some launching a direct attack on the community while others stationed themselves outside of the community to prevent the military from assisting the villagers. He added that the bandits ambushed the troops and killed 7 of them, noting that the attack also claimed the lives of at least 20 civilians. The bandits divided themselves. Some were attacking the community while some were stationed outside the community to prevent the military from assisting the villagers. They ambushed the troops and killed 7 of them, Dangobi said. These people, these bandits, these gunmen, kidnappers, all of them, is it that before going for an operation, they don't sit down, take their time to strategize on what to do or what? Because I don't.
Okay, wait.
They are beginning to.
Do you know what they call mission? Have you heard about mission before? If you have a mission, what is the first step to take when you are going on a mission?
Yeah, you plan ahead.
Good. They have plan. They have strategies. They have planners. They sit
Isn't
down.
that the mind to kill soldiers?
That is okay. Do you think they are not soldiers? They are well trained soldiers too. You don't get it. They are just.
Wait. They are well trained.
Yes. They are well trained soldiers, but they feel like they cannot work for Nigeria. They cannot be Nigerian, so they need to attack them because they are not accepting what the government is doing. So they want to, they are just.
So now, are they now accepting what the government is doing?
You don't get it.
Or do they think the government is accepting what they are doing?
Well, what the news stated, they are bandits, and what bandits demand is most of them amnesty. When it comes to what happens to what's it called during the time of Obasanjo regime. The Bakasis, they were disturbing the boundary of Cameroon and Nigeria before Obasanjo now came to talk with them, and they had amnesty. You understand? They started giving them something, and the Niger Delta troop too. You remember then? Even the amnesty is still going on there in some part of the state there. But then these people too, they have what they are doing. You see all these bandits, it's not like they have anything. They don't have anything. The only thing they have is they have sponsors.
And they have ammunition.
I'm telling you, it is part of the sponsor. There are people that is sponsoring them like, oh yeah, go and attack. Don't worry, we are going to settle everything. You don't get. They have godfathers that if they start mentioning their name, you will be
godfathers
surprised.
are people. They are notable people.
I'm telling
in
you,
the country.
yes, they have people behind it. So it's not like they are just doing this for fun. They know what they are doing, and they are doing it for something. So they coming out to kill people. It's nothing to them. They don't. Have you seen it? There was a movie I saw. I think if I'm not allowed to say the title of the movie on air, but that movie, if you watch it, you will know what all this bandit of a thing is all about. You actually know that they train them, and if they are going to kill their people, they will train them to kill their people, and they will give. There is one injection they will inject in them that even. A human being that is tall, like the tallest in the village, will be the smallest in their face.
Wow.
Because they will just be killing everything.
So they will see them as nothing.
I'm telling you. So it is not their fault, and it's still their fault because that is why education matters a lot.
It does.
Yes, the advantage of education is more than the disadvantage. You understand? If you check it, have you ever heard of bandits in the southwest? Or you understand? You cannot see something like that because
mostly in the north.
Yes, and it's not only in the north, even in the east. We have bandits there too.
Yes.
So I don't know.
But then it is more rampant in the northern part.
Yeah, that is why our government need to have a security measure that will be able to, curb all these bandits and killing of a thing.
Ha. Well, I'm tired though with all of this happening. Though it is everywhere, actually, it is everywhere. But then I am tired with all of this happening in Nigeria.
You cannot be tired. If it was here, you are still enjoying in certain Lagos. Not be Lagos today. You are enjoying. You are eating. You are walking anyhow you like. Let me tell you the truth. These people, they know what they are doing. They cannot come to this side because the security measure here is more, and that, in the north, you cannot. The problem I have with northern part of Nigeria is that it's not like everybody is together. If you get to a house here, before you know, another house will be like far distance. I start the north now. Yes, their land is just too big that the expansion is much, so they are not together like the way we are together here. So the problem is just that Nigerian government should just go there with enough security measures so that this kind of thing will not be happening. At least they apprehended them, part of them. Yeah, so that's just it.
Well, I think it is a good thing they were apprehended, and I pray it stops and it doesn't come here. They are safe here. Well, that will be the end of our news review today. So before you see us on news review again, that will be tomorrow morning. We'll be here to give you some other hot gist. Happenings in Nigeria, every day in Nigeria, there are always hot gist in Nigeria.
Exactly.
So we'll be going now. See you tomorrow. Don't go anywhere. There are some other shows that are still coming on. Peace.
Bye.